What's going on YouTube? It's Edward here again, today with another Division video. As you can see from the title, I am talking about the Dark Zone, but we are not actually in the Dark Zone right now. No, I'm just doing a daily mission because some of my friends are online and I only like doing Dark Zone with them because we talk about stuff. And anyways, there's been a lot of talk about the Dark Zone and a lot of players not liking the Dark Zone because of the whole rogue aspect. A lot of people don't like going rogue in the Dark Zone, and they don't like rogues chasing after them because all they want to do is farm and get some gear and go get the loot drops or whatever, all the airdrops. But they can't do it because there's always some punk team or whatever you want to call it going around just killing agents because they know your group or other agents are going to go after these particular airdrops. And they know people are going to be there, so they're going to go there and kill the people that are there, right? And that's what they do a lot. And I understand the frustration with it because I've been killed by these guys too. Where it's I think this team may not be doing anything, but they come and kill me, and they kill me instead. So it's oh crap! Now we got this little war going on, and I can understand how some people don't like it. But at the end of the day, I feel like that's also what makes it fun. The ambiguity of the Dark Zone is what makes it really fun. Because every time someone walks near you and you're like, ooh, who's this guy? What's he gonna do? Is he gonna shoot me or is he just gonna run by? I like that kind of mystery. And there's always some guys that play around, they try to make you go rogue. They'll just shoot you once or twice, but not really do anything, right? And they'll try to jump in front of your shots to make you go rogue. And then they'll kill you or whatever. I kind of like that guessing work. A little bit more stress. It's a little more fun, but at the same time, it's not for everyone, right? And some people want really drastic changes, right? Some people want to take the entire PvP section out of the Dark Zone, right? And then make it purely PvE, which I personally think is dumb, but to each their own. But to me, I feel like if you took that out, there's no point in having a Dark Zone. You might as well just make the entire map the same. You should just have all those airdrops come into the regular map. You should just not have a Dark Zone and make the whole map, essentially a Dark Zone-like place where you can't kill each other, and then have a separate PvP server or something area where you can do your own type of PvP, which is more traditional. Because, yeah, if you have that, then you don't need the Dark Zone. But anyways, here are my 5 ways of fixing the Dark Zone and how I think it could be much better for it. So, number 1, smaller experience penalties when you're getting killed, looking at your menu, and when you're not actively fighting rogues or someone trying to go rogue. How many times have you or have a friend, where say you're running around doing your normal route and you're farming, and next thing you know, someone just shoots you from out of nowhere just because you're checking a map. You want to see if it's the pit or the queue building, has it been cleared. You're just checking your map real quick or checking where the supply drops are, and next thing you know, some random dude that runs by shoots you, unloads an entire mag in your head, and you just die. You just get melted. Those situations suck, and none of us like it. So why am I getting penalized 5,000, 6,000, however many experience points it is for dying in the Dark Zone when I'm not even trying to go after people? I feel those situations, there should be an alternative. I lose 10% less or something, or 10% of the amount that I would be losing if I were actively fighting someone. If it's 5,000, I should only lose 500 in those cases because I'm not in a situation where I can defend myself if I'm looking at a map trying to see where I'm going or whatever. That's ridiculous, right? So that's to be job 1. Job 2, or solution number 2, is that initial rogue status timer, the 19 seconds you get when you first go rogue. It needs to be shortened. Why? Because far too often do me and my friends, say we go rogue hunting, and we're shooting people, and oh look, another group runs by and tries to kill these rogues too, but we accidentally shoot them and now we go rogue. right? And you get the initial 19-second timer, and now people all over start going crazy. It's like, oh my gosh, rogues all over the place. Ah! So they start shooting anyone with the red status and a timer above their heads, but they don't see the fact that we're at 19 seconds or like 18 or 17 seconds, and it's like, hey, dude, like, we're not trying to go rogue, we're just trying to kill the rogues. Stop killing me, trying to kill me. And I understand, like, I'm guessing that's probably by design by some of the developers to, like, create that kind of chaos. But there needs to be some control in that chaos. I know that sounds a little bit ironic or oxymoronish, but hear me out. So here's what I think should happen. The initial rogue status should turn down to 10 seconds, so that in case I do get that 10-second status, I can run away and 10 seconds should go by like nothing, Because 19 seconds, arguably, you think it doesn't make a difference, but it does. That 9 seconds makes a difference. And you can run away, get the status get the status removed, and you go back to fighting, right? Quick 10 seconds, right? Because 19, like, you can only run away for so long at 19 seconds. There's that, and also this initial rogue status should be like a different color, like yellow or orange, so to show people that like you're only the kind of like rank half or like rank 0.5 rogue, because you're not trying to go rogue. It just lets other players know, like, hey, these guys just shot another player. Be aware of them. They're not rogue yet, but they could go rogue. Look out for it. But of course you're wondering, like, hey, so what's gonna happen, like, if this status is there, how are people gonna find like other rogues? Well, here's where number 4 comes in. I mean, nope, number 3 comes in. Can't count. Rogue, So number 3, rogue level 1 should be achieved much easier without killing someone. So right now, rogue level 1, like, get that initial status, can only be achieved when you down somebody out. I hit my hand on the table. Anyway, so it can only be achieved, like, given that 90-second timer when you down someone. And I feel like that's not necessary. That's not necessary because, like, let's just say you're going one-on-one with someone, right? And this person comes up, like, out of nowhere and tries to kill you. They get rogue status. You're able to dodge them and maybe even kill them. But if you kill a person who only has that, like, initial 19-second rogue status, you get 0 experience. And that's not fair, because a person trying to kill you, but say they can't get the best of you and you kill them, you should be awarded for something like that. And basically, how 2 and 3 will work together is, like, say, let's just pretend, like, if the initial rogue status is given to you at, like, say, 10 bullets, right? You shoot a person 10 times consecutively. Oh, you're given the initial rogue status. Now people know you're rogue. But level 1 rogue status is given to you after, say, you put in 50 bullets, right? Like, let's just say after, because, like, clearly after 50 bullets or so, maybe 20, 30, I don't know. Like, doesn't really matter what the number is, but let's just say after X amount of bullets, clearly your intent at this point is to kill the other agents, so therefore you should be given that Rogue 1 status much, much quicker because you are clearly a threat to other agents, right? I don't care the fact that you haven't downed anyone, maybe you just need to play better, but like the fact that you are trying to kill someone should already automatically put you in the level 1 status because you're clearly trying to unload all your ammo into this other person, so therefore you should be able to get that level 1, and then you only get level 2 after you actually down someone. So and that's how 2 and 3 can work together, so that so that people who accidentally go rogue, they can run away. People will see, oh, they're orange and they're running away. They're not trying to kill me. It's cool. They can just chill, or I'll just keep an eye for them, right? An eye on them. But this other guy, he's orange. Oh, he's still shooting me. Now he gets level 1 rogue status. He is trying to kill me, and I will kill him too because, I still get experience for killing him because this fool has gone rogue. So I think that's how you just kind of incentivize people to kill each other. Sounds a little morbid. It's a video game. That's how you incentivize people to, hunt rogues a little bit a little bit more, and also become rogue because, now you can at least get some experience for it. Also, number 4, killing rogue players who love going rogue. Like, say this fool, you know, some random guy likes going rogue day and night. Anytime that they're on Division, they just love going rogue. You know, these guys who are rogue and you kill them, you should be able to get much more experience from killing these guys than, say, some guy who just went rogue once. You know, because you know, a lot of these guys who love going rogue, you know, they stream on their Twitch or whatever, and you know, it shows them going rogue all the bloody time. Like, these guys are clearly, like, they know what they're doing, and killing these guys should grant you a little bit more experience or a little bit more prizes, because they're almost like a high value target themselves, because you know, they love doing this stuff, right? And you know, you should be able to kill these guys, and you should be able to get more rewards for them. You know, and if you do this, it should be able to incentivize people to go after these rogue guys. You know, maybe go add in, like, say, some kind of like a rogue rank system where it's like, oh, this guy's like level 54 rogue because he's killed like 54 people or something. Clearly he loves going rogue, and if you kill him while he's rogue, you get a little bit more experience because this fool was a threat to other agents, right? Because right now you don't know if people just love going rogue or not, or people accidentally go rogue. So yeah, I think that should be able to incentivize people to go after rogues too. Like, right now, when most of the time, when you go in a map, a lot of people, you know, you'll see the rogue signature pop up on their mini map, and they're like, should I go after them? Should I not? Like, you know, most of the time, most people won't go after them because, like, oh, I don't want to go get killed, right? Because clearly these guys know what they're doing, and therefore I'm not going to risk my experience points to go kill these guys. But if you knew the reward for killing these guys is going to outweigh, you know, the 2 or 3 times you lose, hey, then maybe I will go incentivize myself to go kill them because I know I'll get rewarded for it. But right now, and so, which leads me to number 5, because everything right now kind of incentivizes more the non-rogue player. But what will incentivize a player for going rogue? Right, because right now, if there's no other rogues, then there's no point of doing all this. So number 5 is where you incentivize agents to go rogue. And basically, when you are rogue, you get extra experience for killing more agents. So, you know, some people like to only go rogue, level 1, 2, 3, maybe even manhunt, and then they'll run away, right? Because like you're only gonna get that X amount of manhunt points when you survive it. So they're gonna be they're not going to be inclined to stay and fight people, right? Their job one is going to be like, oh, I need to survive this, so therefore I'm just going to run my butt off, like I'm going to pop survivor link and then just run like a mother effer, right? And that's what most people are doing right now, but it's not. And then, like, you know, you have like this train of like agents just chasing after them, shooting them every once in a while to drop their like to stop their counter from going down, and that's arguably very annoying, you know. And there are ways to survive that, and there's ways for like agents to you know, kind of get around that, but there's not enough to incentivize agents to keep chasing them. Or like it's not. I mean, sorry, there's not enough to incentivize these agents to stop running and kill what's behind them, aside to just survive, right? So what they should do is like, where you incentivize agents to go rogue more often, you give them more experience with killing other agents. So let's just say you killed 6 agents, you go manhunt, great. But now more people are coming after you because the second you go manhunt, that status is known to everybody. Now you're gonna go. Now that more people are coming after you, every agent you kill to survive, you get added bonus, like say 500 experience points per added user, right? So let's just say instead of killing 6 agents, you end up killing 10, 20. I don't know if anyone that's killed 20 agents, but let's just say you do. You kill like 20 agents and then survive this sucker. You run away, you survive. Then guess what? You get an added bonus once you survive that initial, or not the initial, but you get an added bonus once you survive that manhunt, so that, you know, you're not just given, say, 10,000 whatever, or whatever it is for surviving manhunt. You're giving even more experience, so that you're more incentivized to just stick around and kill people. Of course, if you're level 99 or above, you don't really need experience anymore. Arguably, if you're level 80 and above, you don't really care if you get more experience, because at that point, like, you're only leveling up to get, the blueprints and weapons, right, in the Dark Zone. So maybe instead of experience, you can get an extra loot, right? Or you get rewarded with like a chest piece. Say like, you've gone manhunt and you've killed 6 people. Now that you survive, the game will reward you with a drop. Or, reward your inventory with a 240 piece or something like that. Or 268, whatever the heck the gear score is. And, at least incentivize people to go and become rogue. And because they get more experience, they get items. And then 1 through 4 will incentivize people to go after rogues, because you're now, not only are you losing a little less experience, but you gain so much more. So anyways, these are what I feel like can make the Dark Zone better without having to change too much of it, because all you're really doing is adding little bits of features so that people are more inclined to go rogue, or more inclined to hunt rogues, and then it's just not all PvE, So, and this is just what I think, of course. There's no, I didn't do, surveys or anything and ask what other people think they want. So, let me know what you guys think, what you guys think of the Dark Zone. Let me know what you think of my ideas. I can spell it out a little bit for you in case I didn't explain it too well. But yeah, I would love to hear your thoughts on what you think and how the Dark Zone can be improved. Personally, people who say just PvE, I think they're crazy. So please no one say that. But anyways, if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe to my channel, and comment about what you think of the Dark Zone and how we can improve it, so that we as a community can improve this game to even better heights. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.